What's up guys, this is Valentina with Bigger Creations, and today we are going to make a new banger for the new year, and I'm going to share with you one of my favorite vocal tips when it comes to mixing vocals. Let's jump into it. This video is sponsored by DistroKid. DistroKid is an online distribution platform, and I've been using them for over 10 years to distribute all of my music and get them on all streaming platforms. Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, Amazon, Google Play, you name it. This is the most affordable and fastest way to get your music heard on all platforms. One of my favorite features about DistroKid is the ability to tag on your lyrics to your music. So guess what? Next time someone's going to be listening to your song, they actually can see your lyrics in real time, scrolling along with the music for a better listening experience. Super cool feature, and just one of the many features that DistroKid has that I absolutely love. So if you have music that you're waiting to release, stop waiting. Use the link in the description to get 7% off and use DistroKid to distribute your music. All right, so now that we got a beat going, let's add some vocals, baby. And then I'll show you exactly why it's so important to have double stack compression on your vocal tracks. Let's do this. You know we got it going on. Just last week we were singing love songs. Don't know why you changed it up. I was about to fall in love. You had me inside your arms. Now I'm sitting waiting, love. Whoa. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so now we've got the final vocals on the track, and if you notice, the vocals are present, they're in front of the mix. All of the words can be heard. That's one of the key things that you want in your vocals, especially with modern music. It's just the way our ears are trained to listen to recorded music. So essentially what we're doing is reducing the dynamic range of the vocal recording with compression. A lot of you already know what a compressor does and you use it on a daily basis, but some of you don't realize that you can actually stack compressors, and I would highly recommend stacking at least 2 compressors on your vocal tracks so that they can really pop in your mix. So let me show you the difference here. Let's just play it by itself. This is the final vocal. Please don't, you know we got it going on. Just last week we were singing love songs. Don't know why you changed it up. I was about to fall in love. You had me inside your arms. Now I'm sitting waiting, love. Please don't, you know we got it going on. Just last. So in this specific example, I have actually 3 compressors on this vocal, and I'm going to show you the difference between just having 1, 2, and then adding that third one. Before the compressors, we just have a de-esser and some EQ. So the first compressor that I have on this vocal is the CLA 76. In this instance, I'm using the Blackie style. You can use Bluey. They sound a little bit different, but the essence of this is that you're just using a compressor to get just some initial compression on the vocal. This is not the final product. So what I like to tell people is don't try to accomplish all of your vocal compression with one compressor. It's a lot easier to have several compressors doing a little bit of work to give you the final product versus having one compressor trying to really tackle that really dynamic range. So this is what it sounds like with just this initial compressor on it.
Please don't, you know we got it going on. Just last week we were singing long songs. Don't know.
So you can really notice at the end of the phrases where the volume in my actual recording goes down. This compressor isn't helping us listen to or hear that very well. It is compressing some of the higher peaks. So it's just a basic compression on the track just to kind of get it going, right? Then as a second compressor, I have my favorite compressor from Waves, which I'll put a link to it in the description, but you've heard me talk about this in previous videos. Absolutely love this plugin for vocals. It is just magic, and you can actually use it on a lot of other things too. But for vocals, fantastic. So I added this compressor, very simple settings, nothing too crazy, just a little bit of gain reduction.
Please don't, you know we got it going on. Just last week we were singing long songs. Don't know why.
So I'm going to give you a comparison without it.
Please don't, you know we got it going on. Please don't, you know we got it going on. Just last week we were singing long songs.
You can already tell that a lot of those words that we were missing at the end of those phrases with the initial compressor, this compressor is doing a really good job of taking care of them. Now, you might say, okay, this is good enough. I can kind of hear everything. Let's play it with the mix. Let's see how it sounds.
Please don't, you know we got it going on. Just last week we were singing long songs. Don't know why.
It sounds pretty good. We could still kind of hear it in the mix. It still feels a little bit lost though. So that's where this third compressor is really going to make a difference. So let me show you the comparison without.
Please don't, you know we got it going on. Just last.
And then with the compressor.
Please don't, you know we got it going on. Just last week we were singing long songs. Don't know why you changed it up. I was about to fall in love. You had me inside your arms. Now I'm sitting waiting up. Please don't, you know we got it going on. Just last week we were singing long songs. Don't know why you changed.
So you can already tell now the vocal is very present. You can hear every single word, every syllable, just as strong as the beginning of the phrases. The end of the phrases are still present. And that's because we spread out the work between 3 different compressors. So the principle behind is that you should use more than one compressor. You usually hear it called referred to as double stack compression, but you can stack on as many compressors as you'd like. I think somewhere between 2 to 3 typically works for this standard vocal. This is it with the rest of my vocal change. So let's take a listen.
Please don't, you know we got it going on. Just last week we were singing long songs. Don't know why you changed it up. I was about to fall in love. You had me inside your arms. Now I'm sitting waiting up. Please don't, you know we got it going on.
So there you have it, guys. That is what double stack compression is, and that is why you should always use double stack compression on your vocal tracks. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you learned something new, make sure to hit that thumbs up and make sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss future videos. And as always, if you ever have any questions or want to see more content, check me out on Instagram. Keep making beats.